All right, 3, 2, 1. Boop.
Boop.
The 3-syllable boops. Boop.
Boop.
That's gross. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of Sonder Springs after a very long break. After me literally saying that I was going to do an episode per month, and
It hasn't been that long. It's only been 3 months. By our standard, this is a very quick turnaround time.
You know what? That's very true, though it is only episode 3. As always, I am joined by my co-host, my backup vocalist, my ride or die, my best friend, jAsh. Say hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, just as this.
I was
going
to say, not the timing of it all.
I know. You know what? That's why I was stalling. I was just waiting. I
you
have
knew it was
my
coming. You could feel it.
Yeah. I have my in-ear walkie-talkie on right now, and I was talking to staff, making sure that it comes just in time for that. We are still chugging away at some of the quote-unquote like Main Street area. We're kind of like veering off of the Main Street, but still technically in Mariner's Mile. Last time we looked at this flat ride, as well as the this restaurant over here, or the exterior of it. And I think and then we looked at the train station, and this QSR on this side. Something that I talked about in the last episode was there's a lot of points in Sonder Springs where you kind of like are forced to like veer off to different sides, and I think it's like kind of visually directing you to obviously either go left or right. And a lot of times like these little, I don't know what would this be called, not a traffic circle, but you know what I mean, when there's like kind of like this, it's kind of like forcing you to either choose left or right. Yeah. Wanted to show this little vantage point that I've been working on, which I'm very excited about.
Oh my god.
So in the last episode, I think it was literally just the station that was there. I don't think I really had anything else.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, and so I was kind of like dreaming up this like sightline of this transport ride.
It's a good mix of like kind of the vibes you have going for the Main Street, but also this like dockside wharf-ish vibe too. They both tie together really, really well. And I love that it kind of sits catty corner as you're like approaching it.
This technically is a very transitional area of the park. So I thought this was like a nice place to kind of have this ride here.
It's conveniently located to the entrance and exit. If you're coming in or out of the park, it's also conveniently located to these two like future themed areas. So it's like, but it's not like right in the middle of them. So I completely understand what you're saying. I feel like it's perfect.
This is going to be like a little QSR, and I'm just not sure exactly how I'm wanting it to look yet. I don't even know if I'm wanting to use this building, though I do enjoy it. So that'll come at a later date.
Well, if you don't, please let Twin Palms Entertainment know how much it's for sale for, because I would love to use her in Electric Ocean.
Again, I love like the fact that you can kind of see this this sightline of that Ferris wheel. Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm really excited, like just to see that little sightline build out as we add more, because I kind of want to make that like a nice little like pier, like a vintage Victorian pier area that's like back in the day.
Cool.
So
yeah.
We shall see.
As per usual, the landscaping and stuff is just like A+ to me.
The landscaping here is supposed to look very mature for the most part, especially these trees in the background. I love this like huge elm tree that's just like right in the middle, like in the back over there. It's just so you can tell that it was like maybe here when they broke ground and they just were building around it.
Yeah. And also, I feel like you're one of the only ones that can make this like weeping willow look good. Like I've tried to use it before and it's just like, I don't like it.
It's really, because I'm trying to think, do I even have them anywhere else over here? Yeah,
I was gonna say, I've seen them a couple of times in here.
Yeah.
And they always look good. And then I go to use them and I'm like, ugh.
It needs to be used sparingly, and it needs to not be a feature. The foliage, like, it isn't that great in this game.
Unfortunately.
But a way to make it look good is if you're kind of like pairing them with each other.
Gotcha.
And that's like kind of like the only way that I've been able to make it work. Like all of these trees are like, they're kind of different. Like you have like a big oak tree right here, and then that elm tree, and then the willow. So, but they all kind of work. So it's just kind of like, playing with different heights and textures and stuff. So, well, I would like to say that you actually did make me like a custom Von Roll, and it looked amazing. And it wasn't even that heavy of piece count, but
it's not.
Yeah, but putting it on as a custom like skin, it made everything so laggy. And I have a pretty good computer, but it made everything so laggy. And I think it's just because it had to duplicate so many times because of the nature of this ride.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can't really change like how many like carts or buckets there are on this. It just like stacks it with like 50 of them. You and I do both have like really powerful PCs. I have a beast of a desktop, and even in a project that never really got footing, but I showed it to you like in a DM, there was pretty much nothing in that park other than an entrance, and it was laggy like that too. And I'm like, I can't imagine like if I actually had like a full park with these.
Right. This is a message to Frontier. We do desperately need something that is at least similar to the Von Roll.
These to me have always felt very like what I would see at like a ski resort. And I'm like, it just doesn't read as like amusement park or theme park to me. I know in the first game we had like the little bench, but I feel like just a good old like Von Roll Sky Bucket is just like so iconic for like theme parks. I mean, it's like SeaWorld has them, Cedar Point has them, Six Flags Over Georgia used to have them. It's kind of becoming like a dying breed, and I would love to be able to see like a Von Roll style bucket in game by Frontier.
Or like modders, like do your thing. Let's get this ball rolling. Let's get this Von rolling.
I'm dead.
So this is supposed to be like also like a rendezvous point. So not necessarily just like a place for, this ride, but I can imagine people being like, hey, let's meet in front of the Skyliner is what we're calling it. And so I did kind of put like some like benches under here for people to like kind of like wait and sit rather than just like walking right onto the ride. And I think that this kind of adds like a cool little, some cool layering when it comes to this hillside, because it is like this station really is perched up. So the exit of the ride is actually this. So you walk down this when you exit the ride. So we'll do that.
So okay,
we'll do that in a bit. But yeah, I do love this little wandering path over here and how close these kind of get to the path.
Yeah, I love that it goes underneath, where it goes right into the station.
Fun fact, this building was built using like the mirror method. So I really just built only half of the building, and then the right half built itself as I was building it.
That's crazy to me. Like I can't wrap my head around that. And you've shown it to me.
It's what I mean, the roofing, that I didn't do the mirroring for that. But it was like the walls. I was like, I really don't want to have to do this again, because I will cut corners literally if I need to. So the walls and the windows were all made using that mirroring technique.
Nice.
So
again, great landscaping. I love the lusciousness and just like the sea of green going into the station.
Yeah, I feel like you really do need to have like just all of these greens in here to break up like all of the structure, We do kind of have like this covered queue area. And this would only be open if the park is like really crowded and you can't just like walk onto the ride like this. Like I would imagine that maybe something is blocking this area and forcing you to go into here. I'm assuming the trash cans probably would be moved.
They'd probably move those. Yeah.
Technically, this ride is not functional because I had it. I intended to just use the Von Roll model that you made. So it was going to not be functional. So that's why there's not really like an actual like queue. It's just like a path coming up to here, but we'll see. Like if Frontier actually does give us like a full on like Von Roll or something similar, then I will most likely like change it so that's an actual queue and, you know, revisit this.
Very recently, I found out that the actual carts aren't moving. It's the cable that is moving.
Oh, I guess so, huh?
Yeah, you couldn't tell me that they didn't have wheels I mean, they do, but it's like that it was like rolling and like powering itself. No, it's just sitting on the cable and the cable's moving.
Yeah. Another reason to not go on. Just kidding.
You saw nothing. We teleported.
You saw nothing. We are now on the other side because I did try to cross over. It did not work. Yeah, so as you get off, literally same exact thing basically over here. Maybe could have deleted this fence. Oops.
Well.
Also, I have so many of these statues for scale. My
Same.
bad.
I like constantly find them in Electric Ocean.
Yeah. So yeah, once you get off, you have a nice little like. This is actually like one of my favorite little walkways in the game. It's just a nice little serene walk as you exit off of there.
And I love that lattice fence to the right.
So it basically we're sitting like right next to like a big retaining wall. That's backstage that I'll kind of like work out once I like work out all of that, the infrastructure of like that kind of stuff. But I also wanted it to feel like we weren't, you know, so I planted some trees like right behind, and it's kind of like a slope that goes down with like a retaining wall. So this was the first build that I did using the ability or the mod to shrink gridded pieces. So the modding, the scaling mod that lets us do gridded pieces as well. And it really came in clutch like when it comes to like roofing and like spires and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks really good. It's given like country club.
This is like a cool little happy accident when it comes to a view, but I love this view of the log ride, the eventual log ride that's going to be here with the addition of like the mountains in the background, like the actual like IRL mountains, I guess, that wouldn't be in the park. But I do love this view, and I think that I'm going to try and like keep some of this open and not like blocked by a bunch of stuff, because I think that this is kind of a really cool view. You can kind of see the log ride that's back there that I'm very slowly but surely working on.
This is definitely going to be one of those that just gets better over time, and it makes you want to go over there too. It's like a good sense of discovery.
Thanks. And then so then you just come back off. I guess the only other thing that I would want to show is maybe this bridge. This will eventually go into another themed land. Don't even really know what that's going to be yet.
I was going to ask if you had an idea yet.
I'm not quite sure. I do want it to go to like a slightly like maybe older part of the park.
I like that.
But we'll see. We'll definitely see. Now I'm going to kind of take you guys back to the entrance of Mariner's Mile, and show you the Emporium that I have literally been working on for, I don't know, like
40 years, 87 years.
It's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
Oh, that looks so good.
I know. It just added just the right amount of like kinetic energy.
I like the colors you used too. They look nice.
Thanks. Yeah, I thought it might be too much red because there's a lot of like brick, but it actually it goes really well against the green of the trees. Too. Yeah. So wanted to show that off as well. Yeah. So I mean, we haven't really been over here since episode 1, and since then, I think even since episode 1, I've been like just tinkering at the interior of this. So we can finally make our way inside.
I'm
Before we
excited.
do that, just a reminder, like all of this is really just a facade for one big gift shop. And I feel like that's normally
crazy.
how these work. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, we can go ahead. Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yeah, stop edging us. We want to see it.
Okay. Let's go in. Let our eyes adjust.
Oh my fucking god.
So this is the Mariner's Mile Emporium. I want you to picture the floors creaking as you walk, the smell of the lacquered wood.
Yeah,
Just
for sure.
everything kind of smelling a little old and maybe being a little bit, dimmer than it should be.
Yes.
But yeah, this is like one of those buildings. I don't imagine it being like a really pristine like gift shop that you would normally see in like, like a Disneyland or something. But this is just like a really like charming old building that has like, some great character and detail on the inside, which when you're just given like a big, huge box, that can kind of be hard,
It's hard to do that, yeah.
achieve. Yeah. So it was really all about just like creating these like little rooms and sections. And I think making like a gift shop, it is easier to do that because you kind of have different like little sections that you can do. These gift shops is just a bunch of merch, just like spread about. So, I mean,
Wait,
I
what did you
do
use
wish
for the little hat mannequins? Is that just like a sphere on a stick?
it is the beloved beach
Crazy.
ball on a
The
stick.
beach ball. The beach
Yes.
ball of it all. Love that.
The beach ball of it all.
God.
Yeah, so something that was fun was kind of like finding these like little designs and these prints to put all up in these picture frames.
Are those billboards or that's not an in-game
Yeah.
piece, right?
These are billboards, and then these are like in game. So it's kind of like a mix of
God.
stuff.
Yeah, I love that. Is that a little lamp up there?
Yes.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it was fun making like a bunch of the little assets, like the lamps and even like all of the display cabinets and stuff like that. And you'll see a lot more of that as we go on. One of my favorite rooms is this one. And this is meant to kind of be more of like a kidsy room, but you'll notice it's basically all the same merch because we really haven't been given that much in the game. It's like a lot of the same like plushies and stuff. But this is kind of meant to be like, an area that has most of the toys. I did make this grandfather clock.
Oh my god. Is that an old telephone on the wall back there?
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is my favorite room of this
So
build.
cute.
We have this. I love this view and this wall over here.
What about the reading lamps that are on the cash wrap though? Those look really
Yes.
sick.
Thank you. So I will say all of this stuff. I don't think I don't have anything from the workshop when it comes to
That is
All of-
insane.
Yeah. So all of this is all me. So that's kind of why it took a long time.
84 years. Yeah.
84 years.
It's been 84 years.
I didn't want to use any AI stuff for any of like these prints or anything. So these are all like actual like artists like prints that I found on
That's
like
so cool.
Pinterest and just like there's like a mixture of like actual like photographs and just like some illustrations and posters. This up here is a picture from literally from my iPhone of that lighthouse that we all went to during your last visit.
I love that.
Yeah.
I've been to your house several times. This like the design and the feng shui is very much giving your house. It feels very you.
Well, thank you. Yeah. This is like an old La Jolla postcard. So I kind of like, I love like mixing some of these like San Diego elements into a build that's supposed to look like it's like themed to like Nantucket or like somewhere
I like
on the East Coast.
I like that one with the whales on it too. That one's really cute.
Yeah. So we have whales. We have like the little nautical knots.
God.
This is in Coronado. So there's like a
gonna
mix
ask,
of
yeah.
like, Yeah, there's like a mix of so many things. I built this little custom old
Banana.
phone and like the sconce. Yeah. I was really inspired when we went to Disneyland recently, and they have one of these phones in like the Starbucks that they have at Disneyland, and you can literally pick it up, and there's like you can like listen in on a conversation that like people are like a fictional conversation that people are having. They're like yelling at each other. And so I imagine like, you know, something like that that's just like quirky and fun that you would only really know if like you actually picked up the phone.
Yeah. I like that.
Thanks. Also we have like this ceiling.
Jeez. Little track-a-light system, some recessed lighting.
Yep. We kind of have a glimpse into the outside world. So you'll kind of see a mix of like windows actually looking into the outside, and then also windows that are more just like window boxes that make it look like there's like light coming in, but it's just a wall. So it was kind of fun like mixing the two.
That barrel ceiling is crazy.
This was like one of the first things that I envisioned like for this space. I really wanted like the central area to have like a big kind of grand like barreled ceiling with like I almost wanted it to look like you're like in like a ship or something, or something that looks like that, you know.
It's like so many things that come to mind. It's like giving the Hogwarts of it all. It's giving the Grand Central Station of it all. It's giving like if Red Lobster had committed to this design and had like elevated it over the years.
So we kind of have like a little corridor on this side, and again, I wanted to break everything up into sections. So over here we have the Sonder Springs Pin Trading Co. And this is just, we kind of explored the pin trading like lore in the last episode. We had like another pin trading area.
It was like a little kiosk out by the train station.
Something that I wanted to do with these bookshelves is almost make it look like there are these windows that are built into it that it looks like it's getting sunlight from the outside, but it's really just panels that are lit. To make it look as though there's like sunlight that is like behind this like frosted glass or something, but it's really just a panel of light.
I genuinely thought they were like transom windows in this like shelving unit. Is that a fireplace?
It is a fireplace. It is not working, which is why it's like completely like hollowed out just for safety reasons, I would assume. But yeah, this is a fireplace, and we got some.
Oh, I love those.
Some artwork on top of this, and then we have another entrance / exit. So
cool.
I think in the last episode before we did talk about this, it's like there's like a middle entrance, and so it's kind of cool.
Nice
like
to see. Yeah, it's nice to see how it all like actually works though. Like looking at it from the outside versus looking at it from the inside.
And as you walk in, you're kind of greeted with like this view, which is cool.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And I do love this upper perimeter. It keeps like just flowing traffic without everybody crowding down in that center room, because I assume the line to check out can probably get pretty lengthy.
Right. Over here we have Sonder Stylings. And it's just like Sonder's versions. Yeah, it's like Sonder's version of like the Mickey ears.
Yeah, their Sonder SS for Sonder Springs is the Mickey ear. I'm screaming.
Yeah. I do love these new pieces from the small town pack of these like little banisters or whatever.
Oh yeah.
They integrated really nicely into it.
Thank you for putting HVAC vents up there too.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
When you very first started looking at like gathering inspiration for this, I think I shared a few images because for those who don't know, I worked for Abercrombie & Fitch for 6 years. So like the Fifth Avenue store and like some of the overseas like flagship stores, it kind of has this like vibe in the center. And it's like very beautiful, like wood millwork and crazy lighting and stuff. And it kind of reminds me of that too.
Yeah, I remember that we had talked about those, like that flagship store, and like you shared some references. And
like I don't see any of the references like straight copied, but it's just like it kind of gives me that like vibe.
Something I really love before we go down is these little toy carousels. I don't imagine them spinning, but I kind of loved how they were just like at the edge, and they're like kind of built into these
Oh yeah.
these the curves of the rails for the stairs.
That's very cool.
Yes, and we do this is very ADA compliant. We do have some
Love
ramps for to make it accessible for everyone.
The spindles on this are really good too.
Yeah, these are also from the new pack.
And I love the uplights on the floor and the parquet floors. Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah, and you know what? This is just a path. This is an in-game path.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know. I don't use them.
Yeah.
I use the concrete one and that's it.
So this is an in-game path. Friend, this is also an in-game path. This carpet.
Squeeze me.
Yeah, so this is like, I think it's normally blue, but you can recolor it and it looks like carpet.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. So it looks like carpet. We used it here and here.
Are these coffee table books down here?
Oh yes. Okay. So then we have a literature area. This was one of my favorite. Yes, and yeah, some of these rolling ladders. It's also continued on that side as well.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we have some Sonder themed books. We have The Art of Sonder Springs. I wanted these to look very collectible, very you can display them. It's like all the gold foil book cover.
Yeah, I want them. I want all of them.
We have The Art of Sonder Springs, and these are all just like with in-game little decals. The wizardry of it all, the magic behind Sonder Springs, and it is by jAsh.
I'm fucking screaming.
We have the Sonder Sings, which is a play off of Sonder Springs. The music of Sonder Springs. It is Bop of the Day Co. or BOTD Co. Nooks and Crannies of Sonder Springs. This is just a coffee table book of the nooks and crannies of Sonder Springs. The Architecture of Mariner's Mile.
Love.
We have Mr. Sonder, an autobiography.
Period.
That one is by Remnant. So love that for Remnant.
Love that for us.
I know.
Who knew
and
we
then
were authors as well.
I know. I think that's it when it comes to the books. As you go on this side, you see like the cash registers. These are like the main ones. And so you kind of have like this little area where you can, weave in between and pay. And I just wanted it to feel like, I wanted it to still feel like really like inviting, but also like big enough that like it didn't get like crazy crowded. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do imagine it may be getting a little bit crowded in here, but at the same time, it's like, what can you do?
Yeah, I mean, friend, it could be 25,000 square feet. It's going to be crowded.
Right. We have some mystery boxes. The mystery box of it all, display books.
I love those. Yeah.
Yeah. And then just some more like little like knickknacks over here, as well as like some like, some curtains kind of like dividing the like inventory areas of
the stock room and stuff. Very cute.
Yeah. Love using these marble pieces for like a granite countertop. I think it looks.
Are those just from like the mythological theme?
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought to use them like that. They got the Sephora method going on where it's like you're waiting in line to check out and you just keep adding shit to your little basket.
Yes. You're going to buy more. Yeah. I will say this is a method I saw from Mineral. He like put these little like shirts and it looks like candy or something, or like just like a mystery little bag of stuff. Yeah.
I must have
just like little
that,
last
but
minute
it totally
things.
sells that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then just like a bunch of different, toys and shit. Over here we have a collectibles little area. So this is something where it's like,
money, honey.
you can get, you can get like these little like, there's like snow globes and mugs and
so cool
actual statues that you can like buy.
Love the display with the accompanying like boxes. That's really cool. Like you wouldn't pick that up. Yeah, you would just grab a box of it. Yeah, that's cool.
Right. We also have a Sonder prints. So, and these are all just like in-game little posters that are already in-game, but I just wanted to add like some framing around them.
So cool.
And also just another opportunity to put the books there. These are like some posters that you can buy. And then on this side, we have some art supplies.
What?
Some Sonder art supplies on this side if you want to, make your own art. The reason why I put this here is because one of my favorite parts of this is actually this little area over here.
So cute.
there's a lot of these drafting tables in Disneyland, and basically you have like these artists that sit here and they draw all day, and you can basically commission these artists to draw something, and then like at the end of the day or at another future date they'll send it to you, or you can take it home that day. And it's so kind of like, yeah, so that's something that I really liked in like the Disney parks, and that's something that I wanted to have in Sonder Springs as well. And we have a little scale model of the lighthouse that's on like this little,
that's so cool.
This little like, yeah. So this is like one of my favorite parts of it. It's just like this little like desk area, and it's cool because like, you know, you can just stand here and watch them draw, you know.
Yeah. I see something that's blowing my mind, but I'll talk about it when we get over there.
Okay. We have another ramp up here, another cute little poster.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah. As well as like another painting on this side. So this was like the last portion of the build that I did, and I was getting tired, friend. Like I was just like, we need to be done. But at the same time, like I wanted it to look very different from like the rest of everything. I feel like every single space needed to have like its own like kind of like style.
Yeah, well, design and stuff. It's not all like copied and paste, which is nice.
I wanted like another architectural element, and so I wanted to do whatever this kind of ceiling is. I was really inspired by the there's like this Nantucket themed or like Cape Cod themed resort in Disneyland Paris, and they had like this cool ceiling in their gift shop. So I wanted to add that in here, and just like add again like those windows with those colored glass as just like another little element. This is like a very quirky little like fish bowl. His name is Garibaldi. And this is just one of those like in-game like fish balloons, but it looks like he's just floating in there.
Cute.
Yeah, and it's just, you know, just some more merch kind of all around. We do have some of those lighting artifacts, which I'm kind of upset about, but whatever.
What can you do?
One of my favorite elements in this area is like the stairway that's leading to like, I'm assuming just like staff area. I kind of love how these bookshelves are just kind of like built into like the architecture.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very cool.
Another thing I wanted to mention, this says Sonder, but it's like the nautical like letters.
That's so cool.
With the flags. Yeah. And I wanted it to look like these are like actual flags that are like in like a shadow box or something, that are just like in these like matted frames.
Yeah, how did you do that? Those are billboards?
They're billboards, and I just had to find, you know, like actual like fabric scans of like, and then I just kind of like, you know, made sure that they looked like they were like just in there.
That's so sick.
Yeah, just like fun little details like that you wouldn't even know that says Sonder, but it's like a fun little Easter egg if you know how to read those flags. This is another one of my favorite little additions. So we have like home goods and like postcards and some bath and body essentials.
Yeah, the La Crusade of it all.
Yes. Yeah. So we have those. Like we got some like hand towels.
Yeah.
I really liked this like little postcard and stationery area. I also changed the color of like this like marble. It's like more of like a green, which I feel like looks really cool in this area. This is all, I mean, you can decide whether it's candles or lotions, and
I thought
soaps.
I thought it was both. Yeah, candles, soap bars, bottled soaps, towels.
Yep. Yeah. So these are supposed to be robes, like folded up robes.
Yeah, so cute.
Just another area where you can get more merch. This is one of those new lamps, and we kind of talked about this in like your video that you released recently with like the different lamps. And I said, I feel like this one specifically could be used indoors and it would look like it fits.
And it looks great.
Yeah. So it definitely works in here. This is probably one of my favorite areas of the of this build, along with that first room that we looked at, but this is probably my second favorite, if not my first favorite. This was a really interesting area to build because I was working with this little alcove off of like the main area, and I didn't want it to look like, you know, the one that's over here. I wanted it to look like completely different, but I still had like these transom windows and wanted to kind of like utilize those. So I decided to put like a little jewelry area. If you're wanting to spend some money at Sonder Springs, more unnecessary money on some like jewelry.
This is the area I think that confuses me the most because I genuinely don't know like what you used for a lot of these pieces, like the necklaces and that stained glass window, which is what I was talking about earlier, which we'll get to. So please elaborate.
Well, okay.
Teach
okay.
the
So
children.
we'll talk about this soon, but so let's crouch down, shall we?
Okay.
So
I actually crouched down in my chair.
this is us like on our knees and we're putting our hands like on the glass.
Yeah, I'm like, my back is gonna feel this later.
These ones are like, they're literally pool noodles.
Stop.
Yes, and with like some commas and periods shrunken down. Just on like these little I don't know, this is not a billboard, but it's like a frame, it's like an emblem, and I just put like colored like art pieces inside to make it look like it's just like one of those felt backings.
Same thing for that like breastplate, chest plate looking one.
So this is like an in-game, like I think it's like an emblem. So the backside of this does have a design, but like you can't really tell unless like you went behind it. And I just made it look like a little stand that you know, it totally looks like one of those display those necklace displays.
100% it does. Yeah. Wow.
This artistic S is, I think it's like a paint like squirt.
We love a squirt.
So it was just having to use. I'll put this one on hold specifically
Thank
for
you
you
so
then.
much. I'll pick it up before I leave. This glass case is a work of art as well.
Thank you. And I actually did, I don't know if you can tell, but I did put like actual like lining the edges of them. I thought that this was a cool way to kind of divide, you know, like this is like the line that you wait in. So I didn't want to just keep doing like those, you know, those chains and, you know.
Yeah, no, this feels very like jewelry boutique.
I wanted this to look like this is almost like, you know, maybe the statue of the dude outside, like with the fountain, like this is like where his wife would like buy jewelry or something, like in the lore of the park.
Yeah,
and so this was like maybe like her special collection or something.
Love that.
I loved like these little windows with like the leaded like segments. I kind of wanted to make like a little like what are these called, like apothecary like little cabinet area.
Yeah, the little drawers. Yeah, those are really, really well done. And the Louis Vuitton suitcases up there, the trunks, my God. Oh, we got money.
I'm just saying, this is where you spend it. Yeah, so, okay, you were talking about this.
Yeah, please walk me through that, because that looks crazy.
Okay, so there just used to be like a little artwork piece here before. Something that I love about like scheduling like an episode when like we're gonna schedule to do an episode is like I'm like I feel like I can squeeze like one more creative thing in here to make it like a little bit different.
Creative thing?
Yeah. It was this and the grandfather clock. I love some of the new small town pieces, and so that's kind of like what this top cornice is, but this is just another one of those light boxes.
But like, what are you using for the colored pieces?
It's glass. It's the colored glass.
Oh, even like, what about the white ones though? Like, how are those not bleeding into the diamonds?
This is a hack that everyone can use.
OMG.
I'm being an innovator right now. If everyone
grab your Palm Pilot, girls.
Take notes, because I will not be putting any of this onto the workshop.
There will be a pop quiz.
Yes. So everything that you see that's not white is colored glass, and then I have the lattice pieces as the leading, and then I don't remember what I used for the curved pieces for like these little circles, but find them on your own. Okay. I think I might have just used like the letters or something. Anyways, so if you want to get it to look backlit, it's that toy box DLC. So there are these pieces.
Oh.
And they're-
Oh. I see.
Yeah, but I mean, and I made them like wait. You can shrink them down and make them super small.
Yeah.
But I just
That's the white
and
piece.
they light so nicely. They just look like they are, just
They
a backlit light box.
They literally look like stained glass windows.
I'm obviously joking when I say I'm being like innovative, but I don't think I've seen anyone else do that. So do with that as you will.
That's insane. Well,
Yeah, so I mean that's about it when it comes to this interior that I have worked like a long time on.
It's been 84 years.
I mean, where do I start? It is the moment. It is the moment. I mean, this is like, an interior, like, somebody please top this interior so that I can be inspired, please. Like, this is one of the best interiors I've ever seen in any Planet game ever. Like, even getting it to be lit this way is like a masterpiece. Like, I know that was not easy. And the fact that you only had that like one little area of like weird lighting artifacting is crazy.
So all of this, all of that stuff is literally just in here.
That is crazy.
All in here.
All you see is the roofs from the actual facade.
Yeah, I mean you can kind of see
Nuts.
this, but I put
Like barely. Barely.
Yeah, but I kind of like that you can see it. I mean,
Yeah, and you trimmed it out too, which is nice. Friend, you've outdone yourself. What's next? What's after this?
oh my gosh.
How do you follow that up?
I can show off like a little bit of what's been like worked on with some other things.
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to end it on this little teaser right here.
Oof.
This is what's being worked on currently, and I'm excited to show this off sometime in the future. But we got some e-ticket attractions here, folks.
We do.
So yeah, right now I'm working on this like log flume. jAsh is helping me out tremendously on this this dive coaster, which is our take on Baron AK-47. Don't know what it's called.
1898. No,
Yeah.
it's AK-47.
Yeah, that's what we're calling this version.
Wait, did the power just surge right before it dropped?
Yes.
Friend, get out of here.
But yeah, these are things that we're working on right now. So there's a lot happening. It's not just, Main Street interiors. It's a lot of other.
Yeah. I feel like you're going to have a lot of, almost every episode from here on out, minus like a few one-offs, will probably have a ride in it, I think. Or at least a ride being worked on.
Yeah, and I think that I'm going to start doing not everything's going to be finished. Like I feel like I'm going to just be doing maybe some finished segments rather than a whole finished completed area. Just because I feel like that might be more interesting to watch to see how things develop rather than just here's a 2-hour tour of this finished area just
Right.
because I just feel like it might be cooler to see things come together.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna obviously make sure things look polished and stuff, but this is what we have going on so far. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this 5-hour video.
The Gilligan's Island 3-hour tour.
Yes, literally. I am definitely wasn't correct in saying that this was going to be a short video, but we'll see. But I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm actually this is funny because the last episode, jAsh was visiting me the next day, and I think in 72 hours I'm hopping on a plane to visit him in Atlanta.
Correct.
So I'm super excited. I don't know if I'll get this video done before then, but we shall see. But yeah, guys, have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much as always for co-hosting with me. And I will
Thank you
see
for having
you
me.
very soon. Of course, yeah, I will see you very soon, and we'll see everyone else soonish, probably in some other way. Maybe not a Sonder episode, but in some way. All right, guys, we'll have a great day, and we will see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Yay.